Mr. Bentley doesn't even know these strangers. He didn't send them. Can't you see there's something wrong?
Yes, I understand.
You don't believe me.
But of course I do.
Then hurry, let's call the police.
Come, Miss Jordan. Policemen have to sleep, too. Now, just leave everything to me.
But you don't want to do anything.
You know, your instructions have had a psychological effect on you. Really, there's nothing to worry about.
I know there is. I tell you...
Now, don't be afraid. After all, I am a criminologist, and if anything should happen... I say if anything should happen, I'm perfectly capable of handling it.
All right, handle it then. Stay and write your old story. But I'm getting out of here.
You're injured due to no fault of your own.
It's about time you got here.
Hello, Cargan.
What took you so long?
Well, Hayden didn't come yet, did he? What's the big hurry?
When you take your time, Bland, there's usually a reason. What is it? Where's the jewelry?
Right here. All of it.
What about Hayden? When does he come?
Well, he ought to be along most any minute now.
I wish this thing was over with.
Take it easy. He'll be here.
What are you doing?
Just put it in there. It's safer.
Who's going to get it out? I don't know the combination.
I do. Maybe Max does, too.
What's on your mind?
Get away from me, Cargan. You've got a bad temper. Why don't you sit down and relax? We got time to talk about lots of things.
Such as?
Us, me, my cut. I'm not getting enough out of this deal. I want 50%.
Why, you...
Sit down, Cargan. You're going to listen to me for a change. Hayden might have gotten in touch with you, and you might have been the brains behind the grab. But I've been carrying that ice for the last 3 months. If I'd been nabbed, I'd have taken a rap. I've been worrying, see? And a guy ought to be paid for worrying 50%.
We settled on 20. And you know it.
It's 50% or I'll get rid of the stuff. I'll find my own fence.
Okay, Steve. You got a deal. 50%.
I thought you'd see things my way. Are we pals?
Sure. Pals.
Or rather, good morning.
Oh, you startled me. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd come down and get something to read.
A splendid idea. I think I'll get something myself.
Well, good night.
Good night.
What are you doing there?
Good evening.
What are you doing there?
Oh, it's Miss Jordan.
You were trying to get into that safe. There's nothing there that belongs to you.
Oh, my dear young lady, you wrong me. I simply was unable to sleep. A strange bed, you know.
Do I?
Not that I care. Why were you trying to get in the safe?
That's exactly what I was trying to find out.
I merely wanted to smoke and ran out of tobacco.
And you thought you'd find some in the safe? That's ridiculous.
Tis, isn't it?
Why don't you tell the truth? What's in there that you want?
Don't disturb the professor. Go right ahead, sir.
Come to think of it, smoking before going to bed always gives me indigestion. Good night, Miss Jordan. Mr. McGee.
Good night. What's the... tell me, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what's in here. Watch and tell me if anybody comes.
Oh, sure, sure. You know, it's lucky for you, you know the combination, isn't it?
I ought to. I worked here all last summer. That does it.
Just a minute there.
Oh, why don't you leave her alone?
You have no right to open that safe.
Can't you let her have some fun?
I have every right. I'm Mr. Bentley's secretary.
I don't care who you are. This is private property, and I'm paid to protect it.
Well spoken.
You know what's in there.
I don't, and it's none of my business. I'm only the caretaker. I think you better go to bed.
I think I will. Coming up, Mr. McGee?
I guess so.
Why did you do that?
Just to make sure nobody else gets into the safe. That's all. Coming?
Clever, isn't he? Good night. I hope it really is good night this time.
Good night, Mr. McGee.
Sleep well. Miss Jordan.
You've got to help me. We're going back and find out what's in that safe.
I'm not the least bit curious.
You still don't believe there's something wrong.
No.
Couldn't you see that he was just trying to get into the safe himself? That he didn't want us to see what was inside?
If you say so.
Come on down with me and I'll prove it to you.
Okay, on one condition. That if there's nothing there, you'll quit this mysterious stuff and let me go back to work.
All right, come on. Let's go this way. Less chance of being heard.
All right. Now you got me doing it. Secret panel. I've written about them, but this is the first time I've ever seen a real one.
Mr. Bentley told me about this. The former owner had it built. He was afraid of burglars.
A cute little place. I once paid a dime to get into one of these at the beach.
This way.
You know, this is just like at the beach. Real spooky. Just when you get used to it, something always jumps out at you. I'm beginning to like this.
What was it?
Another black cat.
Oh, was there bad luck?
I don't know about that.
Let's go.
What is it?
A body. A dead body. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Gosh, you almost had me believing it. A body dead. All right, you can get up now. It was a good try, but it didn't work. You'll catch you a death or cold on that floor. Come on. Oh!
He is dead. Oh. Well, for goodness sakes, do something. Do something.
Oh, what? If he's dead, there isn't much we can do about it.
Well, look through his pockets and see who he is.
Me? I can't.
You're not afraid.
Afraid? Of course not. Anybody knows that you can't touch the police until the evidence gets here.
Now, maybe you'll believe me. I told you that
Police?
man...
That's it. Let's go get the police. How do you get out of here? He'll never let us out. He'll stop us. We can't go that way.
He'd probably kill us, too.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, what's going on here? Don't do that.
What have you got?
His typewriter, I wanted it so bad. How else could I write a book?
Come on. Never mind about that.
I was only going to borrow it till I wrote the book. Women. Women is the cause of everything.
This man who says he's the caretaker, did you ever see him before?
No.
The girl mentioned the name Cargan.
Don't ask me. I've been haunting the Smiths down the road. Ain't no fun haunting empty houses.
He must be the one she was talking about, but what about the others? Who were they?
I don't know, but originally there were 7 keys to Baldpate.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one?
No. I like coming through windows.
Let's see. 1, the caretaker. 2, myself. 3, your key.
Yes?
4, that woman. 5, the professor. 6, maybe that dead fellow downstairs.
Dead fella, downstairs. Goodbye.
Wait here. But that still only makes 6 keys. There's 1 more left.
Talking isn't doing us any good. Let's get the police.
Well, I'd like to solve this myself. Where is the police station?
In town, corner of Elm and 5th.
Good. You rush right down there and tell them to hurry out.
No, I can't do that. They wouldn't believe me. They think I'm crazy.
They do.
But I ain't.
You've got to go, Mr. McGee, and you've got to hurry.
Kind of cold. Okay. That man downstairs might see me.
Go through the window.
I'd need wings to get down there.
Just climb down a pipe. It's easy. Of course, it took some learning. Broke my leg the first time.
I know. Let's tear up some sheets and covers and tie them together.
Swell.
I wrote that situation once, Case of the Crooning Cow.
Hey, there's someone coming.
The 7th key.
We better get going.
Hello, Cargan. Hello, Max. What's been keeping you?
Business. I couldn't get away any sooner.
Must have been pretty important business to keep you from $1 million worth of jewelry.
Well, I couldn't help it. I came as soon as possible.
They're down there talking to the caretaker. You're right. One of them called him Cargan. The little man looks just like a gangster, and they're talking about $1 million worth of jewelry.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll get help soon enough, I hope.
Brother, what a night. We had to walk all the way from that crummy station. What's the matter? Don't they believe in taxis up here?
Did you bring the money? Well,
We have a few things to discuss, Cargan.
later. Did you bring the money?
Yes, I brought it. But look here, Cargan. Your price is unfair. I'm paying you $200,000 for stealing my jewelry.
That was a deal, wasn't it?
Yes, but supposing the insurance company refuses to pay the whole claim.
You'll have their money and your jewelry. You'll make a slight profit.
You know how insurance companies are. They'll make all sorts of investigations. Supposing they find out about this.
That's not your worry. I'm the one they'll be looking for. I'll take that money now.
Well, you'll have it as soon as I get my jewels.
Open the safe, Max.
Sure. Give me the numbers.
Find them.
You mean to say you put the stuff in there without knowing the combination?
Open it.
Sure. Sure, boss. Just a little out of practice, that's all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What's the matter?
No can do. I guess I'm rusty.
But you've got to open it. Those are my jewels in there. I've got to have them.
Maybe we could blow it open.
With what? I'll take that money now.
No, you won't. Not until I get my jewels.
The jewels are in there. Get them yourself.
But I don't know anything about a safe. I couldn't open it. Oh, please wait.
Hand it over. I wouldn't follow if I were you.
Hold it, Head.
Come up, Mr. McGee. Hurry, they'll see you.
The $200,000. He took it. My money. He got away.
He couldn't have gone far. The whole place is walled in.
Hey, maybe double back into the house.
That's what I'm thinking. Come on.
Oh, wait. You've been paid. All I want is my jewels. Will you please open the safe?
Mr. McGee! Are you all right?
I've got it.
What?
The money.
What are you talking about?
Yes, the money they've been fighting about.
Yeah, crazy goings on.
While those crooks are looking for it, I've got time to bring the police.
Oh, do hurry, and please be careful, Ken.
All right, Mary.
Be careful, he'll probably get killed.
Take care of her, Hermie, and make a fire in there. It's awful cold. Now, don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Leaving us so soon, Mr. McGee?
Yeah. Where you going?
Me? Just going out. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
He always does, every night.
The athletic type, isn't he?
Fresh air. He's going to the cops. Come on, get inside.
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Well, really? I'm going back to work. See you later.
Where's the professor?
Professor? I don't know.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
What's the matter, Mr. McGee? Nervous? Looks as if we're going to be here quite a while. So we might as well be comfortable.
Look, Mr. Cargan, we don't know anything. Wouldn't it be a good idea if we left and then you could have the house all to yourself?
Yes, and then you could do anything you wanted to.
But I prefer you to stay. Now, let's talk business. Where's the envelope?
Envelope? Oh, envelope. Oh, I've got one upstairs with my typewriter. I'll go get it.
Search him.
Come here, you.
Come on, Mary. Watch that door. Don't let him get away.
I thought it was a professor.
You thought.
Oh, it's dark in here.
Wait till I get my ladder.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, so am I. Come on. Oh, I feel something. Hello, Miss Lane. Fancy meeting you here.
Give me that money.
Money? What money?
I said, give me that money.
Give it to her. Give it to her. She'll shoot you. Come on.
No, you go ahead. I'll meet you in my room.
Well,
Go ahead.
Here, you take it. What are you doing here?
Why, I heard all the noise and came down.
Connie.
Hello, Max.
Quit the acting. Why did you tell her we were coming here?
I didn't tell her. I haven't even seen her for months. We split up. She's been running around with some other guy.
You don't own me, Max. What was so smart about knowing you were here? This was the payoff spot, wasn't it? As soon as Max left town, I knew where he was going. I'm here to get my cut.
I told you you'd be taken care of, didn't I?
You'll be paid off.
Thanks. I was a little worried about that. You don't mind my hanging around just to be sure, do you?
Watch her, Max. I'm going to get that envelope.
She ain't going anyplace.
You'd better sit down and wait.
Cigarette? Max. You gotta help me get out of here.
Sure. Fat chance.
I know where it is.
Money? Where is it?
Will you help me?
Stay away from me, Connie. You're poison.
We'll split it 50-50, Max. We'll go away together.
You must think I'm crazy. Car can have the thing around me for the rest of my life. No, thanks.
$200,000, Max. It's all the money we'd ever need. We'll hop a boat. You'll never find us.
You've been playing me for a sucker ever since I met you. Doing that weasel you're going around with.
That's all over, Max. Just you and me. Let's take it and run.
Okay. Where is it?
It's in the pantry. Under those plates in the shelf.
Nicely done, Connie. Now tell me, where did you really put it?
That's where it is. In the pantry.
I don't believe you. Not a single word of it. Where is it?
I told you, I swear it.
I've never killed a woman. Not even your kind of a woman.
No, don't. Don't! I'll tell you.
Well,
It's in the card room.
where in the card room?
You dirty double-crossing rat!
Was plenty of time for that, you fool.
It's the last time she'll ever double-cross me.
Could have waited until we found out where the money was.
She said it was in the card room.
Come on, let's get her out of here.
What happened? What were those shots?
Nothing, just target practice. I better get going.
That rider is probably going for the police. Bring him down, and the girl.
You looking for something?
Don't butt in. Get away.
Get in there. Sit down. Said sit down. No luck, huh?
I'll find it if I have to turn the place inside out.
You got a match?
Stop bothering me.
Have you got a match?
No!
Well, I can't light the fire without a match.
Here's a match. Light it and get out.
Don't do that.
What are you talking about?
The fire, I mean, we don't need any fire. I'm warm. You don't think we need a fire, do you, Mary?
Why, I'm freezing.
This isn't going to burn. The grate's clogged up.